And in Marketplace Community today, we'll meet Joy Reyes. She is here, Executive Director of the Columbus Literacy Council. And for many of you, you might have misperceptions about what Literacy Council is all about. I know I did, and wow, you are so much more than just what the name implies. Good to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Sure. Explain to people who may have heard about the Literacy Council what the main mission is, first of all.
Well, the mission of the Literacy Council, first of all, is to provide literacy services. We do that for adults and their families. So we do both adults and children. We want to encourage them in their abilities to read, write, and speak English.
Now, I think it's even more important in this day and age because a lot of times it seems like the kids anymore are so much further advanced than their parents might be. And I can't imagine the communication gap that's in the public for them, let alone in their own households.
That's especially true, Sean, with our immigrant population. The immigrant population in Columbus has just skyrocketed in the last 15 years. So in those homes, they don't speak English at home. In the home, the children learn English at school, they come home and convert back to their native language. So when the parents and the children are speaking another language at home, it not only creates problems for the school districts, but the parents lose their ability to be the role model for their children in their new country.
So those families, those parents can reach out to Literacy Council, and then what happens at that point?
Well, they enroll with us. We provide classes for them in their local neighborhoods. We are located in 15 neighborhoods here in Central Ohio.
Wow.
We have 23 classes that operate morning, afternoon, and evening, and we're all located out of one main administrative site, the Jefferson Center building here in Franklin County.
Are these services something they pay for, or is this provided through grants? Or
we receive funding. The City of Columbus is a tremendous supporter for us, as well as United Way, and many of our local community foundations provide support to us to operate the services. We do ask the participants to contribute
what they can,
because we have found that when an individual puts a little bit of money on the table, they're more invested in the learning process, but we do offer scholarships for those that are unable to pay that, and it's a $20, $25 fee.
Oh, that's great. Now, just you think about the differences in language. It's not just that, though, is it?
No, it's not. There's a language, but most individuals that struggle with reading and writing also struggle with math. They struggle with everyday things you and I take for granted.
Sure.
Reading the sales tag on some jewelry that might be for sale, or understanding other things that are going on, anything that they need to do, prescription labels, all of those things are an issue for someone that has a literacy problem.
And may be embarrassed, you know?
Yes.
I think that's a big component of that.
We hear lots of stories such as, I can't fill this application for my job out because I can't read. Well, how did you get the application?
Yeah.
Well, they gave it to me because I told them that my eyes were hurting. It was allergies. I forgot my contact lenses. I had a headache. So we hear lots of things like that.
What a great program. Now, where do we find you then online?
We are at columbusliteracy.org.
Okay.
And you could reach us at 282-7661.
And if they're watching and they need a little help in just even getting there, again, repeat that phone number because they can certainly do that.
282-7661.
Thank you. So good meeting you.
Oh, very nice to meet you. Thank you for having us here this morning.
Oh, my pleasure.